There we go. Great. Okay. Baby steps. You know what the deal is, right? We got to do the clock challenge to get the most punctual achievement, which is the last achievement having in the game, barring the one that says like, hey, you got all the achievements. So, you know what it is. And yesterday, I'm slightly mad at myself. I was not able to get both achievements at the same time. I highly think it's possible. Highly think it's possible. Absolutely should be. I did some time comparisons because I had the VOD from yesterday, which I just finished uploading a little while ago, but it's not live yet. And I double checked, like, at what point was my 2 hours up? My 2 hours finished right as I got to the mountain crater. So, like, Myers, you were there yesterday. You remember the moment when I got to the top of the crest before, like, that moment before, like, the camera pans out and all that stuff like that? And I was like, oh, crap. What direction do I start walking? Because I'm not sure, like, what direction the cabin will directly be in, right? So I'm like, I'm seeing all three, like, mountain peaks. And I'm like, which one is technically closest? I'm not sure where to go, right? So, yes, because I lost a lot of time where that water wheel was, right? And the clock went right in the water, and I was trying to fish it out multiple times. And then I threw the pedometer in the water as well. So I'm just like, oh my God. Lost a lot of time there. Lost a lot of time in the desert as well. Just going through the sandcastle right before it because I screwed up a single step, walking off a shovel, crossing over it as a bridge, whatever, right? I did some time comparisons right at that moment when I was trying to decide which peak I should walk towards and, like, which one is the most direct line, because I only had, like, what, 750, 65 somewhat odd steps, 765, I think, steps left to go before cracking 10,000 to get that pedometer achievement, right? It was exactly the moment I arrived at the top of that mountain and then stopped to think, which is when my 2 hours is up. So I'm going to say I had no chance of getting that. So I think I made the right call. Just not getting the clock anymore. Didn't matter. So that's good to know, because if I could have still gotten it, I would have been even more mad about this. That being said, now I have to make the decision. Do I still go get the pedometer? Or do I just get the clock? Right? Do I still get the pedometer and tell myself, no, I can get both at these at the same time? Or do I say, nah, it's fine. Just get the clock. Because I know I can do the clock. I don't think that's an issue. The key factor is, like, I got stuck at some very crucial times. I'm going to try this again today, which means I need to delete one of these saves. Let's delete this one from yesterday. Start our new game.
Nate,
bud.
I think I might still want to try to go get the pedometer.
You're okay. You're with Jim?
I'm Jim.
No, I'm Jim.
I do not need the
just
pedometer.
relax.
That's correct. I do not need it. I am done with the pedometer, technically speaking. I technically just need to get the clock and take that to the end and make it under 2 hours, right? But what if I still did both? Right? What if I still did both? It's not like the pedometer is far away. It's right around the corner. But that also means I'm guaranteeing myself that I need to do that sandcastle twice again. That also means I'm guaranteeing myself I have another extra thing I need to carry with me and worry about anytime I drop it. You're right. It feels unnecessary.
Wait up, Nathan.
But a lot of things in this game feels
Jim.
unnecessary,
Yeah, no,
doesn't
I
it?
remember.
From the cave, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot.
Okay, skipping that cutscene. I think the safe thing to do is just run through this as quickly as possible. I think the move is I'm not going to hit pedometer. I am very tempted to go get it. But for the sake of the time that I have today, I think I should just get the job done, right? Just get the job done. Philosophically, gaming is unnecessary. That's true. It's very true. Also, why can't I go up this? I can worry about taking things to the limit another time, is what I'll say, right? Another time. There is much time. Another time. But for the sake of today, let's get the job done, right? Also, I think, this is just, now I'm actually like considering, it's like, hey, could this technically qualify as a speed run? Glitchless speed run, of course. Oh, great start. Great start. Oh, okay, that's actually good.
Hey, is this anybody's camp?
I guess technically it could. Rad Dad, welcome on in. See there, we just made it to the first checkpoint. Hey, Mike. Bye, Mike. Whoops. Technically, all gaming is a speedrun. That's true. Regardless if you're doing it or not. On purpose. Red Dad, you just missed me talking about if I should still go get the pedometer or not. I was also just telling My Hero Zero about how I missed yesterday's run with the clock, even if I had gone and picked it up. When I lost it in the at the watermill, I was technically behind by about 7 minutes. I had reached the 2-hour mark right when I got to the top of the crest of the mountain, right before the cabin, right before Moose's cabin, when I was like trying to decide which peak to walk towards in that snowfield, like right before the camera pans back out and all that stuff. So I wouldn't have made it regardless, which is good to know, right? It's good to know. Can I walk up here? Yes, I can. Oh yeah, I'm about to get that. We're going to see that dead guy again. Let's go see that dead guy. There's time for that. I'm on a time crunch, but there's time for that. Oh, headphones are falling out. Hold on. There he is. That's just the dead guy.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I didn't see you there.
Oh, no worries.
You all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
He doesn't seem
cool.
well.
I'm Nate.
Horace.
Nice.
Oh, Horace.
You're great. You're looking good.
Thanks, buddy. I got a little stuck.
Oh, yeah. A little stuck in the mud.
Oh, yeah, I've been here for a while.
That's
Sounds
cool
like
with
you
me.
need a drink.
Yeah, you're doing so good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, can you give me some pointers?
You want advice?
Yeah, like a little advice. That would really help me.
Okay. Yeah. Just man up.
No, I mean,
That's terrible
because
advice,
it's so
Nate.
slippery and steep.
I feel like you're kind of a beta male.
Oh, Nate, you suck.
Okay.
No, it's just not like, no, sorry. It's just, what about affirmations?
What about affirmations?
Yeah, they're like, you just say them every day and they make you feel better. Like,
Okay,
I'm in control of my own happiness.
that's better.
You are.
That's
No,
better, Nate.
You are.
That's better.
Like, I get better every single day.
I get better every single day.
That's good. Yeah, keep saying it.
I get better every single day.
Yeah.
I get better every single day.
Good, good.
Horace,
Better every single day.
you should probably translate that to doing something with, yeah, that toxic positivity turn went real quick when he started to not do any, oh, well, crap. Not do anything about justifying how he's getting better every day. That's ugh. You know, Nate's not a registered psychiatrist. I would not take Nate's advice, but oh dear. Poor Horace. Poor Horace. That's about as much as I can say. But also, I guess it's good that that guy's not dead. That's a plus. All right, here we go. Here we go. Right. I want to go this way.
Oh crap!
Yeah, like using terms like calling Horace a beta male is definitely not a good start. Is what I'll say. But hey, we know what happens at the end of this game, and like throughout. So I can say, hey, good. Nate makes progress, right? Nate gets progress out of it. Ooh, that's a big step. Hey, bunny. Yeah, he gives Moose a little kiss on the cheek. Has that nice sit-down chat with Moose multiple times, talking about how it's like, you know, what he puts on, he feels bad about. We play through the dream sequences where it reveals Nate's history and his traumas. Again, my only complaint with this game, generally speaking, whoops, is that, you know, a lot of finding that stuff out is optional, right? And because it's optional, you don't, not everyone gets to have the full context. I would say even in a lot of cases, necessary context revealed to them, right? And that's also doubled by the fact that it's a hard video game. And that stuff is gated literally by it being a hard video game, right? So that's challenging, to say at least, quite literally. Does it explain why some people are donkeys? No. Other than the metaphor is that they're asses. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Which I think is fine. You know, like, you know, we talked about yesterday, right? Like, is Jim actually dead? Is Jim real? Is he... Oh, no. Oh, no. Hey, let's start over. Hey, let's start over.
Nate!
Got
Nate!
one shitty step.
Nate!
Just because I was thinking about this game's plot for a bit. Just made me go like, hey, wait a sec.
Oh!
Deep breath.
Just,
You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're with Jim?
I'm Jim.
No, I'm Jim.
Yeah, no, you're Jim.
Just relax.
All right, here we go. Now it's for real. Yeah, a general reference to Pinocchio. The literal of them being asses or assholes, if you even prefer to say. Yeah, I think that's literally it. What I was about to say was, you know, the stuff with Jim and everything else in this game with how it's framed. You know, it's just a dreamlike logic, right? It's fine. It's fine. You want to use dream logic in your narratives? I'm all for it, right? It doesn't have to make sense. It's not magical realism necessarily, right? Given how much absurdism is in this game, so it's fine. It's fine. Not everything has to be explicable, right?
Wait up, Nathan.
That said,
Jim.
Yeah, no,
Even
I
if it's-
remember.
From the cave. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot.
There we go. Even if it's inexplicable, it's like should not stop you from allowing you to make your own connections as you see them, because that is literally you bringing yourself to the art, right? But yeah, it's like, but also understanding you should not be beholden to it, right? Much like Myers, you mentioned that question earlier about, like, I think people need to take their Game of the Year stuff a little less seriously sometimes. And I agree, right? But I would never stop anyone from wanting to do that because I think it's a joy. Also, I'm going the wrong way. Am I going there? No, I just missed it. That's fine. Let's go here. I have to restart for this. I just literally missed the turn. Oop, oop, there we go. What? Great. Great. This run is going great. This is going great. It's a great start. I literally went up this very easily last time. There we go. That's what I was meant to do. Great. What were we saying? I mean, I want more games to be like that too. Oh, about the just kind of inexplicableness and the freedom to do so. Yeah. That people actually discuss meaning in media. Yeah. Like, I think it's also like, not just letting people discuss. I think it's people don't come up with their own opinions on that stuff either, right? There is absolutely ways for people to discuss it, but people don't like coming with those opinions themselves.
hey, is
or
this anybody's
when they do, they feel like it has to be correct. It's like, no, like you can have a wrong take on art. That's fine. Just don't feel bad if, you know, someone has a different opinion than yours. And don't make other people feel like crap if they have a different opinion than yours. As long as that interpretation is literally not in the purpose of hurting someone. Whether it means emotionally or physically or to a political end, of course, right? Because then that's just weird. That's a bad misstep. But yeah, second screenwriting. I know you were talking about that earlier as well, My Hero Zero. I agree. That's kind of not icky, but it's like, don't assume I need to like Joss Whedon fucking watch another goddamn movie so I can make sense of your other pieces of art or whatever, right? Like, that's silly. I'm not saying every piece of art needs to be its own, stand on its own kind of thing. I like a good transmedia property as much as the next person. But not every piece of media needs to be that, for sure, right? Is this where I took that step before? What's back there? It's here, wasn't it? Was it over here? I think it was over here. Ah, well. Yeah, it feels bad as someone who's paying attention. Yeah, I agree. Oh, come on, use that core strength. Damn it, Nate. There we go. Yeah, I was just using cinematic universes as an example, right? Don't make me feel like I need to be part of an in crowd just to experience something, right? But also, you know, in the inverse. Later, Horace. Ah, jeez. I'm falling a lot more this run. which is even more reason why I shouldn't take the pedometer with me this time. Through this mud.
God.
Yeah. I need to get through this mud. There we go. There we go. There we go. What was I saying? There we go. The way a lot of media gets written where it's like recap culture for like TV shows, for instance, right? It's like that stuff gets hits. My heroes, let me put it this way. I think some things are endemic to each other, right? Like, you get a lot of exclusivity to a lot of writing. I was almost mad. Yeah, and like binge watching and feeling like you need to be like part of the conversation and stuff like this. You get a lot of that because I think people don't have a lot of time these days. Or people feel like their time is extremely limited.
Daddy.
Right? I would also say there's a lot of fucking media out there these days. Right? So people feel like they have less time to partake in something they love. Not necessarily by function of, you know, it's like I can't choose what I like. Or, sorry, I can't, you know, I don't have enough time to consume all these good things. Because in some cases, yeah, there's just a lot of good shit out there, right? Because capitalism, but also, you know, internet and the way that media landscape moves, it's like there's just a lot of that stuff. Curation is also depending on the media, right? Extremely hard to figure out for some cases. That's also, yes, magnified by the fact that a lot of people seemingly can't make opinion for themselves for what they like. Which I understand. But also, like I said, time is of the essence frequently for a lot of people, right? It is a negative feedback loop. That is exactly what I mean. Again, it's like feeling like you're beholden to it is also amplified. Ooh. It's also amplified or beholden to consuming all these things or getting the value for your dollar. Yada, 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 right? That's also endemic to, you know, the economic crisis that's going on, right? And job loss and insecurity. So it's just a lot of factors, right? And that's hard. But understandable! This is a horrible start. This is truly a horrible start to today. What is going on? I can usually fly through this first level. No, that's fine. I like this conversation. It's great, My Hero Zero. It's fantastic. But it's also like...
Nate!
It's so funny. That split second of me stepping on that rock incorrectly.
Oh!
Deep breath.
I was like,
You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're with Jim.
I'm Jim.
No, I'm Jim.
Yeah, no, you're Jim.
Just relax.
I literally said it to myself in my head. I'm like, I don't need to wait. I don't need to stop for a moment. I don't need to put my foot down. It'll be fine. And the next guy, no. Whoops. And now we're starting again. Hey, Ganj. Yeah, Jim's alive. Your opinion on that may vary by the time we get to the end, but hey, for now, Jim is alive again. What the year thing was... Game of the year thing was me realize that I've played none of the big releases here and feeling happy about it. Yeah. Or like, maybe happy is not the right word, is it, My Hero Zero? Is it maybe just like
Wait up, Nathan.
Satisfied?
Jim!
Is that a
Yeah,
better
no,
way to
I remember.
From the cave, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot.
No,
Let's just cut straight to the good.
Yeah, it's like I'm not happy that I didn't play everything. I would absolutely be happier if I had more time to play some of the really cool stuff that came out this year. Or that cool stuff is, you know, enjoyed by other people and critically acclaimed, quote unquote, or a fan favorite of sorts. You know, outside of economics, of, you know, me spending, or not me spending, me being given the price of 100 Canadian dollars. So I could buy beans. 100 Canadian dollars for Metaphor Refantasio. I'm like, pass? Because I don't have $100. Or do I think it is worth 100 Canadian dollars to my time right now? Right? I'm sure it would be to someone. Not me. Burmick, thank you so much for a very cool 100 bits. Speaking of cool dollars. Much appreciated. I don't think I can buy Metaphor Refantasio for 100 bits, but I appreciate it a lot, regardless. I'll go towards a nice cup of coffee. That's for sure. Speaking of which, I have one in front of me, which I would like to have a sip. I'm too busy walking. I know I would probably enjoy Metaphor Refantasio. I wouldn't enjoy it for $100, I'll tell you that much though, right, My Hero Zero? But even then, we're talking about factors that are adjacent, but outside of what discussion we're actually having at the moment, right?
Hey.
That being said,
hey, is this anybody's camp? Thirsty.
I think, like, again, people become beholden to that stuff because of a lot of factors, right? Sometimes better reasons, and sometimes maybe what some might think are seemingly illogical, but I do think I agree with you, generally speaking. Yes, like, I think some people get too beholden to opinions and beliefs that are not even their own, right? Or an overvaluing of outside opinion because their inability to inability is maybe not even the right word. I don't think that's actually fair. What's a better way I can put this? An unpracticed sense of application of their own criticality, I think is actually a better way to put it, right? I think that's actually a much better way to put it. You know, you just gotta like, it's gotta, it's you know, if you don't make a lot of decisions for yourself frequently around like what kind of media you want to consume and stuff like that, you just kind of like, you know, it's only like 20 years ago when, you know, the thing to do was just turn on the TV and just let it do its thing. And right? Channel surf your way through a couple hours of the day and whatever, right? Later, Horace. Oh boy. Which is fine. But again, it's like, how important is that to you then, right? If the words coming out of your mouth are not very, then who cares, right? Who cares? If the words are extremely, then, well, maybe you should have a different conversation. Right? Yeah, you gotta learn how to curate your own taste. And it's not just curate, but it's also like, because I don't think it is actually curation all the time, right? It's also like being comfortable liking what you like. Some people are very uncomfortable with liking what they like. Sometimes that's like a fear of shit. Sometimes that's driven by like a fear of like having an opinion, right? Because they're scared of either being judged for it. Sometimes they're scared to feel like they are an outsider on something. And feeling uncomfortable with that. And like, I get that. That's fine. Ah, jeez. I got a spam bot. Let me take care of that really quick. And that's like, you know, sometimes that's going to depend on like, hey, what communities are you part of? What's the water cooler for you, right? Stuff like that. I consider myself very fortunate. I've created my own water cooler. And I do it every Thursday at 6 p.m. with Super Nintendo games, right? Let alone, you know, be playing this game, yada, yada, yada. Not everyone can do that. Not everyone should have to do that. But, you know, I definitely was not 100% comfortable, like, on camera to discuss those kinds of things. Let alone, you know, taking part in a public forum, whether it's a Discord channel, whether it's, you know, a message board, whether it's a BBS channel, whether it's an IRC, you name it, right? That takes time and that takes practice. Finding a comfortable place for yourself to feel inclusive, let alone, you know, the luck of having cool people around you, right? That wish to share those same thoughts. Also, I have not been reading chat very well because, again, I'm trying not to fall over again. Look at you, bullied into playing all of French. Yeah, bullied. I will say it again, my Herzor. That was a game that was a personal specter that, again, I was not beholden to, but I had thought about a lot. Ever since I had rented that game and my save got corrupted, right? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There we go. So I'm glad to have gotten that behind me in a lot of ways, because boy, do I like Front Mission a lot. Boy, do I like them mechs. Boy, do I hate Ryogo. And the main character. Yeah, you know, I still think about those other Front Mission games. I'm not gonna lie, though, like, playing Front Mission 3 has, tamed down... Okay, hold on. Let's actually step on the rock this time. You can step through water, but if you slip, you're fucked, right? So, just don't step in it if you don't have to, right? What was I gonna say? Right. Playing Front Mission 3 has tamed down a lot of my expectation of playing Front Mission 2 and Front Mission 4 and 5, right? Which is, in some ways, nice, because it's like, oh, I have less games I need to worry about in my quote-unquote backlog, right? But it's also reconfirmed my belief that it's like, oh yeah, Front Mission 1 is the one that's still my favorite, right? Now, I might say differently if I was to play 2 and 4 and 5, if it was given the right circumstances of translation and yada yada yada, right? But also by the same factor, I'm like, hey, yeah, great. I still like 1 a lot, right? I think that's just fine. I think that's a neat exercise that not everyone needs to do, obviously, for any piece of media. It's just more along the lines of like, hey, whether it's games, movies, books, poetry, visual art, sneakers, what else? Music, obviously. You have a hobby or passion for anything, really. Like, you should be able to do that kind of dissection yourself, right? As well as taking in, you know, what communities tend to say and bounce off of. Because it is fun to enjoy hobbies.
Oh shit.
Oh boy. With other people, right? If I've got a fan translation, I still need to play. Yeah, I haven't really been thinking about Mission 5 because I know it's like, just because of the way that game's plot is structured, it's like, I know the real answer is like, when 2 gets a proper translation, I should play that. And then when 4 gets sussed out, I should play that one too. Wait, no, 4 is the one that has a translation. Never mind. But I should play 2 before 4. I know that much. Yeah, foundational media is... I know we talked a little bit about this too, as it was discussed in VGBs. Homework, right? It's like, you don't want to burden yourself with what feels like homework, but that's a vibe, right? That's a vibe. That's not a... That's not a delineation that everyone will say. That's a personal thing you have to decide for yourself. What's up, Bear? Let's get that clock. Oh, foot fell through the hole. We're fine. Yeah, exactly. You get it. Okay, just gotta slip off this guy real nice and easy. Oop. Stand a better spot here. Pick this up. Boop. And let's take a nice gentle swim without falling and throwing this clock. There we go. Don't lose the clock, please, as you backstroke your way, if you want to call it that. There we go. Don't regret checking out or bouncing off Super Metroid. Yeah, that's fine. You know. Yeah, I still say it all the time, right? Like, I think Super Metroid is a very fine video game. I would arguably say, yes, it is foundational. Absolutely, right? Do I think it's a game that you have to play for the Super Nintendo? No. Don't even think all the games on my list, even my #1 game right now, right? Which is Link to the Past. Do I even say that is a game you have to play? No. It's like, who am I talking to, right? And even if it's a person like, I love Super Nintendo games, but I've never played A Link to the Past. Should I play it? Of course I'm going to say, yeah, you should. Who in the right mind is going to say no, right? Who in their right mind is going to say no? If you like Super Nintendo games, of course I'm going to say, yeah, you should, right? But if you're also like, I love the Super Nintendo, but I hate Zelda games, and I've never played Link to the Past. I've only played Ocarina of Time. Of course I'm going to say, then yeah, I'm going to be like, yeah, don't play it then. You should check out instead Cybernator. You know what you should check out instead? Super Ghouls and Ghosts. You know what you should check out instead? Turtles in Time. Oh, fuck. There's a lot of video games you can play, right? If you just don't like Zelda games, then yeah, don't play Link to the Past. Do me, still think it is the quote-unquote best game on the Super Nintendo platform? Of the 1,750, I think it's 51. Oh god! I fucked that up. I took one step too many for some reason. Ah, jeez, Nate. God damn it. All right, let's lock in. I was just rushing this part a little bit. I should be a little more careful. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, even though Link to the Past is my #1 game, of course I'm going to say, yeah, you should try it. It's like, if you don't like them, yeah, then don't do it. Right? You don't have to. I'm going to do nothing. Come on, get... Where's my... Come on, get... Okay, fine. How about here? There we go. Oh, boy! We're fine. We're fine. Also, like, I think core to the actual discussion is like, yeah, I have a platform, small as it is, obviously. Oh, geez. Small as it is, I say a lot of things into a microphone. One could, I guess, technically say professionally, right? Which sometimes I still think is very funny to say, but that's a personal issue for me, right? Given the size of my platform and how I feel about my content creation, quote unquote. But what I was about to say was,
Oh.
who the fuck am I?
Oh no, Rookie, you're covered in spiders!
I don't want these
Wake
spiders.
up! Wake
I don't
up!
want the spiders. Where are they? Where?
Even if I was the #1 streamer in that whole goddamn world for some reason, for some weird ass reason, I would say you don't have to fucking listen to me. Right? Right? Who am I? You're a person. You're a whole goddamn person for yourself. You can still decide if what I'm saying is like, yeah, okay, or nah, you know. And I won't think any lesser of it. Right? It's fine. Whether it's on everything I say, or one thing I say, or multiple things, or whatever, right? Like, that's fine. I'm okay with that, right? I think that's actually the hardest part for a lot of people when they like interact with content creators, influencers, if you prefer, right? Yeah, who the fuck am I is my anti-Game of the Year take bold to its most vague point. Yeah, I agree. Whoop. Oh, we're fine. Oh, wait, don't go in there. That's bad. Okay. Oh, come on, Nate. It's just twisted his ankle on this stupid log. I want to know what my friends enjoy this year without the need to limit ourselves to rules that we do not need to adhere to. Yeah. I agree with that. Maybe not even just rules. It's like, I think it's like, I mean, like, I know, you know, we say shit like touch grass all the time, right? But it's like, I think it's really funny because as, one might say, evocative as a statement touch grass is, I think it's also like starting to lose its meaning, you know? It's like, it's become too common of a phrase. Yeah, smoke grass and touch ass. Thanks, God. Oh boy, hold on. Whew, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm not saying we need like a new saying per se, but it's like,
Oh shit.
No. Just okay. That's fine. I didn't throw the clock like 100 yards. That's fine. Let's try that again. Oh, well, Jesus. Okay, at least I threw that clock in a safe space and not to my right. Yeah, I think people just need to maybe get a better idea as to like, what do we actually mean when we say touch grass, right? Oh, please stand up. Jesus. Okay, let's actually make this step. Jesus, there we go. Ooh. Big Canadian talk about yards. I didn't say that. You know what's really funny? It's Canadian as the metric system is to some people's ideas of what being Canadian means. Canadian Football League still uses yards. Did y'all know that? It's real funny. It's always been real funny to me. I don't know why. But also, like, boy, that'd be a significantly weird game if it was like Canadian football used like the metric system for some reason. Yeah, the other thing is nobody talks about the Canadian Football League unless you're Canadian. Even then, the chances of that happening is relatively low, if we're being honest.
Shit.
I don't know. Canadian football's fine. I've watched my fair share of it. I've seen a few games live. Do you mean soccer? No. That's how low of a rep Canadian football has. My Reserva's out here like, you mean soccer, right? It's like, no, I mean Canadian football. Yeah, second down is 9.14 meters. Like, it doesn't exactly have the same ring to it, right, Burmick? Also, I'm not sure you could exactly make the game like, I don't know, like instead of having that 10-yard line, it's like, I don't know, 10-meter line seems like it'd be a little too far, that's for sure. That's my America football joke. I mean, American football is a joke sometimes. I'll admit this. I used to watch a lot of football, if I'm being honest. I used to play a lot of fantasy football with my friends, because my friends were into American football. It's not that I wasn't. I just didn't care about it as much as they did. But, you know, we'd have Super Bowl parties and all that stuff. But we played a lot of fantasy football. And that was fun for what it was, obviously. You know, we put down a small sum of money for, like, the winner every year in a pool. And we'd also do, like, you know, a playoff pool as well and stuff. Oh, that's not good. That's super not good.
Okay.
Also, I'm not standing back up. Reach for it, mate. Oh. Oh, this seems irrecoverable. This seems extremely irrecoverable. Oh, that's... Now I'm falling through the world. Well, this is extremely slippery for whatever reason. Does time only count when you hold the clock? No. It's not like the pedometer. Oh, for fuck's sakes. That is out of reach. Oh, now we're fucked. God damn it. Are we even gonna be able to do this today? Shit. I was hoping, like, literally by this time, I'd be, like, you know, in the snowfields.
Nate! Nate!
Fuck.
Nate!
Fuck. Yeah, you have to talk me out of getting the pet. I know.
You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're with
I was
Jim?
thinking about it,
I'm
right?
Jim.
No, I'm Jim.
Yeah, no, you're Jim.
Just relax.
Oh my god. We're back here. I don't even know how I fell. What was I doing? I was like taking a completely normal step around a tree, and then next thing I know, foot slept, and that slip turned into the literal worst case scenario. Hey, it's Kaon. You were Christopher Walken. Where's stealth focus? Can I get a mod action out here? Is there any chance of that? Yes? No? Maybe not. Maybe not. I guess I'll let it slide this time.
Wait up, Nathan. Jim.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Like
From the
Christopher
cave,
slipping.
yeah.
I literally...
No, I feel like we got off on the...
I literally had to hold back a joke when I said let it slide. But I decided not to lower myself to such commentary. And thought, I got more things I gotta worry about, like making my way through this fucking first checkpoint again. No, god damn it. I feel like I was going at a pretty good clip.
Crap.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't even know why I slipped there. Probably just mud. Alright. Here we go. God, I'm glad I don't have the pedometer. If I had the pedometer, this would be even more of a nightmare, wouldn't it?
Cold.
It's funny how close this first checkpoint actually is, but it's like, it's a bit of a misnomer, right? Because it's like, you think about like how much other stuff there is to find in this game, it's actually pretty incredible, right? Like, is it all worthwhile, quote unquote? So can I step here? Yes, I can. Look at that. Okay, sure.
Hey, is this anybody's camp?
It's like, again, some of the questionable stuff around the design of this game is literally like, I kind of wish, I don't know. I think calling this game, or a call for the, sorry, let me rephrase this. A call to make this game more accessible, I think is like a complicated discussion, right? Not that much dissimilar from like how people say it's like, oh, I think From Software games need to be easier. It's like, is that really what we're asking for, right? In terms of like games accessibility and difficulty, quote unquote. Yeah, this game should be more accessible in that there should be more ramps. Those mountains on the last stage, Ganj, one might say that is technically all ramps. But it's all snow covered, unfortunately, right? Hold on. This one headphone keeps slipping out of my ear. I'm just gonna take it off. I would actually love it if, like, what if they just put Nate in like a wheelchair, and you had to navigate this world just like that? And instead of calling it, you know, it's like you just kind of had to try, you just had to figure it out. It'd make the game way harder. That is absolutely for certain, right? Oh god. Hey Horace. For the, what, third time today? Definitely feels like a lot. Yeah. Also, why don't they just make that into like a game? More games should just be like, oh, ooh, that's that Nate core strength. And I need sometimes. Ah, crap. But he had a giant backpack full of guns. He wasn't allowed to kill anyone. Gosh. You're not wrong. I think it would be a fascinating message about accessibility if you made a game about just like what it's like to be in a wheelchair, right? Did that To a T game do all right? I actually don't remember. I thought that game was, aside from the fact that it looked like a Keita Takahashi game, right? Like, looked like, I can't remember. Was it actually? I don't think it was it? To a T? Y'all remember that? I don't know if it did all right. It was neat. It was. Keita Takahashi was involved? Okay. I wasn't ever fully sure. I'm like, was Keita Takahashi actually? If you don't know who Keita Takahashi is, they're known as the creator of Katamari Damacy, right? Very good video game, indeed. I would arguably say one of the best, right? One of. Top 100 at the very bare minimum, that's for sure. Top 50 maybe even? Hmm. Oh, that's... Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. That was almost grievous. Development Studio Uvala. Okay, sure. Uvala? Uvala? I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, I thought that game was real neat. Obviously, like, you know, easy to read metaphor out of that. I start that new Katamari game today, I think. Mixed feelings on it. Tracks? I have no doubt that game is enjoyable. As all Katamari games, generally speaking, are, right? is it quote unquote as magical as the first game or the second game? Probably not, right? Of course, when I say magical, that's like a very je ne sais quoi relative term, right? But oh, hell yeah, Ganj. Congratulations. Wow, 3rd round of interviews. That's a lot of round of interviews. Obviously, I don't know what you do, but that's fine. I think that's very cool regardless. Vermix says, why must there be more than 2, though? Yeah, that's also what I was curious about. But, okay, let's not fall. Fell here earlier today. Don't need to repeat that mistake. Software engineering sucks, that's why. I guess it's like if you have to do like a coding test, gone. That'll probably, you know, further the need for an extra one, right? Because yeah, generally speaking, what it's like, at least with most jobs, you might say, and at least in white collar situations, it's like your first interview is usually with like an HR person. It's much more introductory, just to make sure you're not a weirdo, right? And then the second interview is generally speaking, an interview with someone in management, in the department or team that you're going to be working with, right? And then you actually start discussing some more of the actual nitty-gritty of what you're going to be doing, blah, 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 blah. And generally speaking, that's it, right? But if you're also applying a practical test, practicum, if you want to say, then yeah, I could see that being the 3rd interview if, like, there's not enough time in your second interview, right? And for a round robin. Oh, jeez! Nate almost did a jump there. I have to do Excel tests when I interview. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. I do a Scantron. Wow, that's awesome. The fact they actually had a standardized test to throw at you, that's actually kind of incredible. I'm not going to lie. You know, but, you know, the kinds of jobs that you're both describing, like, it makes sense, right? It makes some sense. It's like the technical nature of it would probably grant that in a lot of ways. Why don't I just walk off here? It's actually probably the best way to do it. Woo! Yeah, that's a better way to... That's a faster way than the way I've been doing it previously. Some left during the test, so I guess it somewhat worked. Wow. I mean, tests are stressful. I get it, right? No one likes doing a test. Who likes doing tests? Actually, that's not true. Some people really like doing a test. Whether it's like someone who likes doing like trivia or likes doing quizzes or likes doing personality tests or God knows what, right? Scan, it's all good. Thanks again for hanging out. Happy to have you. Even if you're just lurking or not, right? Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Oh, gotta be going this way. I gotta get the clock. In some ways, it's like, I get it, you know, like, you can't, you know, like, if you can't do the test, like, it is kind of a demonstration of, like, hey, can you handle, like, not just, like, a high-pressure situation, but it's like, do you even handle, like, the ability to do something under the pretense of like, you have a deadline, you know? Do you know math? Do you actually know how to do this? Or oh, that sucks. That super sucks, actually. Okay. I guess we're here now. Let's do this. Oh god, that's not how you do that. Don't fall in the water. Boy, am I fucking this up. Boy, am I fucking this up. Why am I doing this? Why don't I just go over here? Or is this too mossy? This looks really mossy.
Oh crap!
Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I need to climb over the bear. Wait, no I don't. Okay, no I don't. Hold on.
Oh no!
Why can't I just do that before? Stupid video game. No, I did not get that job. First round interview question was about working overtime. Ugh. Yeah. I'm not, you know, like... Depends on the job, right? Depends on your need for, like, emergency services, blah, blah, blah. Hey, can you stand up? Stop getting carried by this water. It's also like, how much are you getting paid? How much are you getting compensated? What are the policies around working overtime, right? Asking about it means... Sorry. Generally understood in this career, so asking about it means it is that toxic level. That stinks. You know, I won't pretend like it's... You know, nobody should do overtime. You know, especially when it comes to, like, critical services, right? Like, healthcare, perhaps. It's almost as if they should be very well compensated, and certain policies and protections should be put in place for them. For these kinds of industries. But, you know. Self-focus, welcome. I forgot to mention, I guess, obviously, I haven't talked about it. I ended up not getting that job that I recently had that interview for, unfortunately. But that was on me. I know I kind of goofed that interview, so I'm not, like, too down about it. Ah, it's okay, Burmick. Thank you, though. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. That was not a sympathy poll or anything like that, obviously, but you're all very kind for saying so. Jeez. I think the big thing for me was, like, it's not that I didn't prepare. I just know in the moment I took that interview, I was not mentally prepared for it, so. It's like, could I have done more mental prep to put myself in a better position? Yeah, probably. It's funny, because it's like, when I say mental preparation for... Oh, I did it again! Also, where did I throw the clock? Where did I throw the clock? Okay, it's just right here. That was real silly. Speaking of mental preparation, let's make it through this. There we go. Oh, jeez. Hey, where'd the clock go? Where'd the clock go? Where'd the clock go? I can hear it ticking.
Mighty God.
Oh, God. I see it. It did not clip. my god. It's down this fucking crack. I can't just get your hand in there, Nate. You kidding me? Can I like kick it out with my leg? I swear to God, if I have to have a part 8 for this game, I'm going to lose my fucking shit. Just reach, dude. Oh, I'm not even remotely close to reaching that. Just kick it. Just, oh, that's not how legs are supposed to work. Just kick it out of there. Yeah. Just, nope, Yeah. Nice. Okay. Oh, now I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Hey, the clock's here. What was I saying? What was I saying? Still got more than an hour and a half. Great. I'll fuck this up. What was I saying? I literally don't remember what I was saying. We're talking about work stuff. Right. I didn't get that job. But also, yeah, mental prep for... Oh!
Shit! Not here. Oop. God. Ooh. Shit.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Fuck. Oh. Ow. Ow.
That sucked.
Damn it. Where's the...
That sucked. Yeah, what an ordeal.
Oh no, rookie, you're covered in spots.
Look, I'm not too concerned. We don't have to do the sandcastle twice. That'll save us a lot of time. So, yes, I have much more forgiveness for this run. But by the same definition, boy, when the snowball falls, boy does it roll, and boy does that snowball get larger. Got a pro strat? No, I don't have the pedometer anymore, Del Focus. If you notice, right? We did the pedometer, obviously, last night. Which means, you know, one less thing to carry. And by that definition, that means I can take the lamp with me through the sandcastle at the same time as carrying the clock. So I don't need to, like, double back and get it all over again, right? And because I don't have to double back and get it all over again, that also means I don't need to worry about dropping the items on purpose and yada yada yada, right? I think this way might be faster. I'm gonna try going this way. Can I walk up this? Very carefully I can. This is faster. I should be doing this. Oh no, I put the clock down up there!
Mighty God. Grip.
Where the fuck is it?
Oh, yep. Whoop. Oh. Crap. Oh, shit.
I should probably be more careful. I should probably be more careful. We're fine. We're fine. This is where I would have done the vase thing, right? But we don't need to do that anymore, so we're not going to worry about it. Good lord. This game really is an ordeal, huh? Some might say it's a hard video game. Hey! Some might say. Some might say. It's funny because the way I decided to go, that would have been, you know, instead the way I normally do over that cliff. It's like I basically just erased any time gain I would have had by changing routes. One more night, then hopefully the fireworks are over. It's Kaon. I did note earlier before you got here, it's like,
Shit.
I kind of would still love to be able to do this clock challenge and the pedometer challenge at the same time. I know it's possible. I only missed it last night by about 7 minutes. I can ease. I should, as I say it, as I do this run, which I've had many issues. I should be able to shave off 7 minutes and do them at the same time. But alas, here I am doing this yet again. Which we are approaching the moment of which I've gotten to the farthest for the day. At this stupid hill. Which I somehow slipped on. Right here. Because of a slight misstep!
Shit. No. Why this specific thing happening right now?
Clock didn't fall down either. Let's take a quick short break, shall we? I couldn't get the clock challenge done in the brief time I played today. But this is where... this is where manifesting energy matters the most to me today. Come on, baby. Give me something. Oh my god, we got a waifu! I got a maid waifu! Oh my god, we got one! We got a cool maid girl. Tactical maid. Okay. We fucked up. We fucked up. But the whole point of screwing up, right? As we always say.
Nate!
New beginnings.
Nate! Nate!
A new chance, perhaps, to not fuck up. What is more exhilarating than the learning of things?
Just,
You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're Jim.
Again.
I'm Jim.
No, I'm Jim.
Yeah,
and
no,
over
you're
again.
Jim.
Just relax.
And another opportunity to get it done the right way this time. Yet again. Here's the real talk. You want to know what I'm actually fascinated by? The fact that I'm having so much trouble early on in this game today is like utterly like in such contrast to the success I was having yesterday, right? Like I was flying through these sections yesterday, no problem, holding both the clock and the pedometer, right? And today it's just been
Wait up, Nathan. Jim.
Yeah, no,
the
I remember.
complete
From the
opposite.
cave. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel like we got off on the wrong.
If only life would let you have chances to not fuck up. I mean, I hear a zero. There's always a new day on the horizon, right? You know, as the saying goes, the horrors persist. But so do I, right? As the saying goes. Look at that. Great. Fantastic. Fantastic. Love to see it. Kind of sucks that all these runs start with Jim being nice to you, knowing what you do to him later. Look. I love the idea that Ganj is running like Jim's #1 fan club. Also, Ganj, I have to shout you out. Your Nate costume was extremely A+, and I need to congratulate you and applaud you for that. It was very, very good. But ooh, okay, we're fine.
Hey, is this anybody's
But in hindsight,
camp?
now thinking about it a little bit, why didn't you dress up as Jim? You know? Why didn't you dress up as Jim for Halloween? Being Jim's #1 fan. You know, I would have expected that. Harder costume to pull off, probably, right? Becoming a big baby, I'm not helpful. Well. That's fair. You can't just like pull a giant step ladder out of your ass and just be like, here you go. Or says, sure, but buddy, I gotta set my fuck ups to keep going. Yeah, you know, look. You don't have to do that today. My heroes are. Oh, please. Do it later. Do it tomorrow. Do it the day after. Oh my god. Why am I struggling? I'm taking too big of a step. That's what I'm doing. Recognizing my error here. Okay, smaller steps. Smaller steps. Smooth is fast. Fast is smooth. We're saying this. At least my chat is always saying this, and I keep forgetting about it. My Hero Zero, that question doesn't matter. That's what I'd say, right? Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. Oh, well. I guess, yeah, it would help if I got the saying actually correct. Yeah, there you go, My Hero Zero. Now you're figuring it out. Smooth is 7 days from the midday sun. I don't know what that means. That sounds poetic. Ay! Is that not the right place to step? I think it's maybe more over here. There we go. That's an ambitious one. Hey, Horace. Bye, Horace. Now that I know your name is Horace, that's fun. Small steps. Small steps. Don't need to be too big. Ooh. That was dicey. We're okay. Okay. Good. Nice and smooth. Not too fast. There we go. Okay. It was a good run. It was a good run. Making good pace. The poet Rob Thomas. I feel it. Marzura, I feel like you need to add on to that statement. It's like, oh shit. It's like, what's that Jesse James movie, the assassination of Jesse James and the something. I feel like you're about to say, you know, the poet Rob Thomas and the bastard Santana or something like that. Basically to, like, you know, that rhythm of a title. The coward Robert Ford. That's it. The coward is what I was looking for. I don't know why I read that in the same kind of, like, spirit. Also, yeah, fuck Santana. Right, so... Oop. Okay. Good. What a bummer. Can't have smooth week because of that guy anymore, right? What a bummer. Shout out to LB. But hey, you know, again, the horrors persist. Such as, you know, needing to cancel Smooth Week. But we'll move on, right? We'll move on. We have moved on. Now we have Mump Chief Week. It's even better, if you ask me. It's not that much better. It's very silly. Also, people on the VOD watching the spread are like, what the hell are you talking about? I guess it's a great time to say shout outs to the If You're Driving Discord. Oh! That's a... We're fine. Gotta do that a little more speed. Smaller steps. There we go. We just need a smoother week. If only we could have smoother weeks. Self-focus. Surely there's another song out there with smooth in the name. Couldn't we just adopt that and say, yeah, like Smooth Operator? I might even arguably say Smooth Operator is the smoothest song ever made by humans. Can we not just replace Smooth Week with Smooth Operator somehow? I'll petition for that. Sade is cool as hell. Let's screw this up. There we go. Hey, Gross Simeon. Yeah, I'm going to advocate for, like, Sade Week. Also, Sade has more incredible songs than just Smooth Operator, right? Like, that whole album is killer, along with, like, I think the other two, which the name is escaping me right now. I have a lot of Sade songs in Rocksmith or Bass Night that I just keep forgetting that I have, that I should absolutely get on top of, right? Oop, there we go. Okay, okay. Good, doing good. Let's this up a little. Oh, that's a little too far off the edge. Let's do that. There we go.
Yep.
Step at a time, one step at a time. There we go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Ooh, that's not that easy, but we got it. Smaller steps. Smaller steps. Baby steps, one might even say. There we go. Next theme week is Smoother Week. I hope you're suggesting that in the Discord right now. Self-focus. I think a smoother week. Like, it insists a level of, like, as smooth as we need it to be. It doesn't have to be, you know, Rob Thomas smooth. It's a little too smooth, if you ask me. We don't need the smoothest week. Just smoother, you know? There's some implied positivity there that I can get behind, you know? It's like, we don't have to be as smooth as possible every day. Just a little bit smoother. Gotta get the clock. I'm thinking about the way that I drop down to get the clock next to the bear. I wonder if there's a better way to do that. I'm not gonna say the method I've been using is bad, but it doesn't always have reproducible results, which I worry about a little bit. Especially when the error makes things difficult to retry over and over again. I don't see another way to get to that platform, unfortunately. Excuse me, bear. Whoop, up!
Oh no!
Oh. Okay. Go for a nice little swim. I'm not going to start singing those lyrics, self-focus, but you are more than welcome to. For Smother Week. That's really funny, actually, Myers. For the very idea you can have a Smother Week because it's just a misspelling of smooth is very funny. Myers, I would say if you ever feel like contributing to the If You're Driving Discord, I know obviously you're a strong proponent of the BGB's Discord. I welcome you and anyone else, especially on this VOD, if you'd like to check out some very funny friends of ours, including one, John Warren, Nikki Grayson of the VGBs, and also Merritt K, new permanent host to the trio of folks, friends. I'm walking through this. Have fun. Yeah. Always check out the If You're Driving podcast. If you're driving, close your eyes. Sorry. Say the name in full.
Grip, grip, grip.
Always a good time. Very funny podcast.
Oh no. Yep.
Would I say that my brain has become a little bit smoother because of that podcast? Yeah. But do I accept it in every way? Yes, I do. Look, all it means is you might stop using words like duh sometimes. That's all. in your sentences. What was Del Focus, you probably know this. What's the what has it been, what has come to light recently with like the way that, obviously shout out to Nikki Grayson for being the, I would say, the prime source of this. It's like everyone in the If You're Driving Discord ends up speaking like something else, which is like everyone sounds like Baba is you. That's right. Yeah. That's right. That's what I was trying to think of. That's a good game. That's a game I need to. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Thank God. We're fine. That got me sweating a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, just gentle. Just gentle. Let's actually take the plank this time. I don't normally. I just normally drop down. But let's take the plank. Ooh, that was risky. That was also much further than what this vertical camera made that look like. Don't have to go too fast. It's nice and easy. Nice and easy. There we go. Okay.
Oh crap!
Okay. Michael Hamm's wallet epic was unreal.
Oh.
That's look.
Ow.
I listened to that episode. They'll
Damn
focus.
it. Where's the...
As much as I enjoy that story a lot. Shout out to Michael Hamm, obviously.
Oh no, rookie, you're covered in spot.
A lot of that story is self-inflicted. You know what I'm saying? They found their wallet, thank God. You know, but a lot of that story sure was self-inflicted pain. Don't get me wrong, if I lost my wallet, I would also be unreasonable probably about it in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but they did actually go and get it. Yeah, yeah. Like, eventually, yeah. Which, they could have done that out the gate. I understand why they didn't, but also, like, yo, if you're going on a date and you think a shorty's not going to understand you just being like, I'm sorry, I left my wallet behind. This is not a tactic. I swear to God. Like, and just be chill about it. If they don't, quote unquote, understand, like, they ain't right for you. They ain't right for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they did. Michael, I could be getting a new identity. I know. How else would they have gotten it back? You know? I actually have no clue. I guess technically I didn't say. So, who knows? But look, if you lose your wallet, that's a big deal, right? That's a very big deal. If you went to another human, you're like, I'm sorry, I lost my wallet, and this is like for real embarrassing. Do you mind? Could you please afford me some humanity in trying to find it again? And if a person doesn't have the humanity for that, that's on them, right? That's on them. It's not on you. Let's not screw this up. I have screwed this up at this section many times today. Okay. I also didn't need to go this way. I just remembered. I could have gone the other way, which actually would have been faster. But you know what? It's fine.
Oh no!
We're here already, right?
Shit!
Rad Dad, welcome. I'm assuming you took a quick break. I know you're in an Australian time zone as well, so thank you for hanging out. Ray Dad, when you last were in my stream, you may notice my progress has not been incredible. That's what I'll say. Rad Dad, let's just say, screwed up. Oh! Screwed up quite a number of runs and did many a restart. Especially at this section here we're about to approach. For no good reason whatsoever. We are making great time right now, but do not want to jinx myself, that is for sure. Can you go further right before you get to the steep part you messed up last time? Unfortunately, no. Not going... Oh, sorry. If you mean going to the right, you mean like if I literally turned direction and went this way instead? Yes. Technically, Candy White, yes. That path is significantly longer, however, and requires quite a few more twists and turns. Is it easier? It's a gamble, I'd say. It's a gamble.
Oh shit!
Easier. Oh god. Oh god. Here's the other thing I'll say to that, Candy White. Is the challenge of this slope that screwed me up a number of times today. is the challenge of this slope worth not just the extra time it would put on the time pressure of this clock, but the pressure of additional time of putting myself at risk in areas that I don't typically go, right? Like, where, like, you know, sometimes a step can be very easy. Like, this is obviously this is more challenging than my usual walking that I'm doing right now. If I was to lose this clock, oh, it'd be perilous. I have lost the clock here, literally down here, multiple times because of this slope, right? But how many other slopes have I lost my footing at that can be just as, that can be even simpler than this, but still have the clock be thrown into somewhere in perilous ways, right? So, all right, I'm just gonna beeline it straight here. Get past this bush. And just not be on this dirty ass slope anymore. There it is. Okay. I think these rocks are what was causing me trouble before. I've done it before as well, like cutting through this bush instead. But it's hard to see because I can't see these rocks on the other side of that bush. It's what makes it challenging. So, no, I mean higher for further up the right. So no, unfortunately, there's no other path. It's literally only this way, or coming from this way that you're seeing that I'm pointing at right now, which would have been if I had gone completely the other opposite direction, and you'd basically loop around the other direction. You're coming to this point regardless, to my understanding. Also, I need to not lose this clock on these steps. So let's be a little careful. Let's be a little careful. That would be disastrous. It also would be disastrous if I was to throw the clock off somehow to this left side, which I almost did the first time I did it yesterday. Losing the pedometer and the clock process. Okay, I think we're good. See, like, again, these are just simple steps, but, like, literally anything disastrous could happen almost at any point in this game, so at some point, I kind of rescind myself to saying, like, what is the pathway that I'm familiar with, that I've executed before, right? And every level has its own challenges, for sure. But I have lost this clock in some of the weirdest places that I would not have thought I would, right? Over the course of today and yesterday. And sometimes that's just, like, I need to have that foresight, for sure, but it also becomes an execution question at some point. Like when I lost it earlier down that little crevice, and I had to use my feet to, like, fish it out. That super sucked. I never want to do that. Or here, I don't want to fall and lose the clock down this mud. That'd be extra bad as well. So normally I would just cruise through this if I wasn't holding this clock. But because I am, I should be careful. Should absolutely be careful. I think we're relatively safe now. So finally, we're making progress. This is the most progress we've made today, unfortunately. Unfortunately. There's still a lot of game left. A lot of game left. Actually, here's a good question. I don't know if swimming is faster than walking. Yeah, it's that rad dad bump. Oh, rad dad getting stuck by my automod. Still focus, do you have that? Still focus, do you have the ability to allow things from my automod? Or is that something only I can do? Actually, you know what? I got it. Don't worry about it. I do the same thing. I was so broken thinking that I couldn't get the clock back, but somehow I nutted out a solution. Yeah, there you go. Don't worry about it. I got it. I got it. Don't worry. Next time someone says nutted, I guess. We'll see. I start waxing philosophical. You want to be distracted again. You know what? I welcome it. I will choose to engage as necessary. I was making pretty good progress, all told, right? Like, let's put it this way, even if I wasn't distracted or not, I think I would have still lost it. I can be utterly focused and I still fall over, you know what I'm saying? It really doesn't matter. It's still on me. I was going to ask, what was the deal with Crab Rangoon? I don't have any opinions about it. I have literally zero opinions about Crab Rangoon. You want to know why? I've had it like twice. It's fine. The crab wonton. What is there else to say about it?
Oh, hey, Nate.
Hey,
Of course it's delicious.
Moose.
Yeah.
It's a
You're
deep
not
fried bit of
even-
wonton in a
You're headed up
wonton,
to the
or
castle,
deep fried
right?
bit of crab in a
Yeah.
wonton wrapper.
And
What's not to like? And you can dip it in some sweet sour sauce if you prefer, right? Or not only that, sometimes it has cream cheese in it, which, I don't know, that's maybe a little weird for Chinese food, but I'm sure it tastes good, so like, okay. No, I ain't gonna judge. I ain't gonna gatekeep authenticity on a crab rangoon.
Oh no!
Are you kidding me? Gatekeeping authenticity is bad, first and foremost, but also secondary to that, like, tastes good, tastes good. You know, whatever. You know, crab rangoons don't have crab? Wait. I mean, it's imitation crab, isn't it? Don't they use, like, imitation crab in it? Or am I wrong on that? It's cream cheese, yeah. Don't they do both? It's only cream cheese? So it's just a cream cheese in a wonton wrapper? No crab or okay, crab? Huh. Is it weird then that the time that I had it had imitation crab in it? Did I accidentally have super fancy crab rangoon and even I didn't know it at the time? That's funny, actually. All right, well. I guess I had upscale crab rangoon, even though it was imitation crab. That's really funny, actually. Coming from a Chinese person. Oh, God. Yeah, arguably, I guess I did not have, in quotation marks, crab rangoon. Not crab raccoon. I fully assume that's a typo. The crab raccoon. You better look out, whatever the fuck that is. That sounds like a bad Pokemon mashup kind of animal or something. Oh, you would potentially type? Oh, well. Fair. Okay, let's apply some diligence here. This part requires some short steps. What are we doing? Okay. 90 minutes. Pretty good. I think we're... I'd argue to say this is probably like halfway, right? I'd say so. Okay, there we go. Thanks, Gross Simeon. Always got that Gross Simeon. Back up. Backup hope. I'm thinking of what a crab raccoon is. Excuse me. Ooh, that was funny step. Okay, good. Find this awkward rock. Okay, go.
Oh no!
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. There we go. Ooh. Sandcastle's coming up. The horror of this entranceway and that fucking shovel from last time. But we got this. We got this. Gotta play it cool. See, now I'm just thinking of like a Pokemon design where it's like a half crab and a half raccoon. And I don't know how to think about that, My Hero Zero. Okay, small steps, small steps, small steps. Ooh, slippery. It's more incline than usual. Okay, there we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. It's not that hard. There we go. There we go. Great. I didn't need to do that there, but sure. Rad Dad, you say funny, but also I mean, I agree. To the same token, fuck. I could be done this challenge if I had just simply not had that happen to me yesterday. Amidst other challenges, obviously, right? But hey.
Oh shit!
Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. What about a raccoon eating crab rangoon? I mean, raccoons will eat anything. Those little munchkins will literally munch anything you pass it. Right? Okay, thank God the clock didn't go in the water this time. Can you reach in there? There you go. Let's hope we don't have to come this way ever again. I would appreciate it. I fucking hate these steps for some reason, but, you know, it's what it is. One's ringing. Let's apply some diligence. I do not have to go that fast. Just fast enough, right? Keep momentum, yada yada yada. Like here? Oh boy! That was close. I'll admit it, that was close. Let's not touch a cactus. I could walk around it. I could, but I have not been doing that in all these runs. Ooh, that was close. That was closer than I wanted. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Okay. Okay. Can't reach out. Gotta take care of this fucking shovel really quick. I think the trick here is don't get my foot caught on the lip. So I need to step just far enough where I can take a short step here. Like that. Oh my god. Okay. Rad-Dad, don't sweat it. If you gotta lurk, you gotta lurk. It's a chill place. Aye, what am I doing? Hey. Let's not do that anymore. Let's not have that happen. That sucked. That sucked real bad. You gotta lurk, it's all cool. Like I was saying, this is a chill place. Folks can absolutely hang back if they need to. Absolutely chill. Never at no point am I not chill. Notably, actually, real talk. I think generally speaking, people know I'm fairly chill compared to most streamers. All told. But, it is quite arguably, it's almost to my detriment. I am maybe a little bit too chill sometimes. Do not print in the papers that I'm mad, says Conch. Yeah, like I need a better Poggers face or something. You know what I'm saying?
End of the road, Nathan.
Jim, Jesus! Don't do that!
You'll
Hi, Jim.
progress no further.
Don't kill me.
Not without one of these lanterns.
Uh,
There we go. Ooh, it's so dark. At least we don't have to do this twice anymore, right? That's a relief. Don't have to drop the clock or anything like this. Whoop, 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 whoop. Well, speaking of dropping the clock.
hey, Moose, how's it hanging?
Nate, it's bad.
What?
What's wrong with this picture?
Nothing. You look great.
Not a little bit.
Okay. Getting all this scene skips with the knife. Alright, here we go. Hey, you know what? It's fine. I didn't need Jim to give me a lantern. I got a really cool one from my friend Moose. Ganj. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Probably. This is... I don't know. I never do this. This is easier if I do this. Technically. Come on. Just give that little kick. There we go. Oop, oop. I always just kind of say, screw it. I never really fall that much at this part. But this is faster. This is significantly faster if I give it a little boot.
Scared of the dark. Mommy packed you a little lantern.
Okay, shut up. Leave me alone, you asses. Called feeling guilty for what's to happen. Look, They'll focus.
He is really like a little round baby pudding. Little pudding in his little pajamas.
Ethan.
Really is
Ethan.
like a little baby man.
Hey.
Yeah, it's funny. I read the first time I encountered that escalator. There were some other users in my chat. And I didn't stop it. I just walked up it. And they're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "What?"
Is this,
and like, I made it in my first try. And they're like, "You didn't even bother trying to stop it." I'm like, "No, why would I?" It's like, they're like, "You can stop it, you know." I'm like, "Oh, look at that." Get the cigarettes this time? I don't think it's going to happen. Look, Mike will get the cigarettes and everyone will be just as happy. It'll be fine. No? You know, as, you know, content warning, ideation, blah, blah, blah. As sad as it is that, you know, Nate has this revelation at this moment about his life when he gets to do his wish. One might even say it is without regret. I mean, it is unfortunate and sad as it is, but without regret allows him to go on this personal journey where he ends up being in a better place, right? Oh crap. Okay, that's a hole I'm looking for. There it is. I'm thinking of my next run And I'm going to the peak first and finish the game so it shows up on the map path at the end. Wait, it does? I thought the map doesn't go past the cabin, Rad Dad. I don't think I've ever seen the map go past that, even when I did it last time. Have you done the peak, Rad Dad? It's obviously very challenging, but it's very fun in its own way, right? A worthy accomplishment, I would say. Hold on. Okay. Little steps. Just little steps. Don't need big ones here. Very slippery. Go. Go. I've fallen so many times off these very simple little steps. Just because I tried to take too big of one. Right? Okay, here we go. You have done it 3 times now. I just enjoy the torture. Well. Let's put it this way, Radad. You have come to the right place if you're a sicko.
Oh no!
Absolutely understandable. I like to say, for the obviously the new folks, right? Like, oh boy, that was okay. We're fine. We're fine.
Your butt. Wait.
I love video games that let you be a sicko, right? This place is for the sickos. More video games should be for the sickos. I mean, not everyone enjoys torture. It doesn't have to be torture. Simply but one vehicle. Hard video games, right? Other potential vehicles. Mechs. Warhammer. Right? There we go. Yeah, any game can be a sicko if you just play it a lot or enjoy it. Hopefully, right? Tactics games, right? My Hero Zero. Japanese RPGs. Life sim games featuring... Ay, 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 ay. Shit! Shit. I don't know where the clock went. Oh, fuck. Well, let's hope we see the clock somewhere. Because, boy, it would be bad if I lost it. Especially at this point. Caves of Cud, sure. Or a Dwarf Fortress, right? Ooh, man, Dwarf Fortress. That's a real sicko game. There you go. Ganj, correct me on this. Is Caves of Cud just, like, better Dwarf Fortress? Or is it, like, better or worse in some ways, or what? I legitimately don't know the difference. Where the fuck did the clock... Oh, there it is. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Is there a coin flip tournament somewhere? I mean, what... Panthera, wasn't it, what's his name? What's that one streamer that did that, where it's like they couldn't stop the stream until they, like, flipped heads or tails, like, 10 times in a row successfully or so? Oh! Shit! Okay, well...
God.
Fuck! Fuck! Tom Walker, thank you. Cud is a rogue? Right. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, Dwarf Fortress is not technically a rogue. Does Dwarf Fortress get called a rogue-like, technically speaking? There's definitely no persistence in Dwarf Fortress. I know that much. But not that that has to be the defining feature of a roguelike. Or is it just a game with randomization elements? Right? Also, the GTA 4 vehicle speed 99. Right. That's some real sicko shit. That is absolutely for sure. Dwarf Fortress is like a Sim City. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, I would not call Sim City obviously a roguelike by any stretch, right? That makes sense. Okay, let's apply a little bit of care. There we go. There can be an adventure mode, I think. Oh, I didn't know that. I quite literally would have just put it down as a city builder, but I guess you do micromanage like the dwarves themselves, so city building is part of the game, but not necessarily the only feature, I assume, of a Dwarf Fortress, right? Okay, let's apply some care as we approach this. I need to walk along this edge on the left side, because its face gets a little squished. There we go. Okay. Let's be done with these caves. This sandcastle, I am extremely over it.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Get that
Nate,
leg.
come on in here. You have to see this.
Oh shit!
Come on. Get that. Leg was caught. Ah. Oop. Okay.
Honey, I'll be just a minute. Dinner's in the oven.
Can't see shit.
Nate, it's your mom. Can you bring me a pen? Sounds like Daddy's home. Nate, come
I
on in
wonder what
here. Kyle has
happens
something to show you.
If I accidentally drop the clock here, would it be gone forever? Because this area you can only reach. Speaking of which, I just dropped the clock. I can't see shit. If I drop the clock here,
Daddy,
it
I
technically
cut my finger.
despawned with
Can you give me a Band-Aid?
all this terrain. Because you can only see this once,
Nate, I can't hear you.
right? I'm not wishing to find out, so let's let's keep going.
Nate, is that you?
What? No, I'm good, Dull Focus. I'm good. I'm gonna keep moving on with clock in hand. I think that's probably for the best. And the can you bring a pen thing is so sad. Why is that sad? Because they're just saying, excuse see Nate. Oh. I didn't think of it that way. That could be right. Look, we know
Oh,
Nate
hey,
has
you're
a
up.
strong connection
Oh
to his
hey,
mother,
hey
right?
Moose. How's it going?
Yeah, good morning.
Obviously.
I'm just a little
Nick.
surprised to see you out here.
Relatively poor relationship with his
Oh, because of
father.
the
Yeah, the wish.
yeah. No, I decided
Especially
I was gonna
comparatively
wish
speaking.
to save the whales.
Oh,
I'm passionate about whales.
oh yeah.
There we go. It's actually funny, that little scene there when you're walking through those rooms over and over again, I actually don't fully know the meaning behind. Although I forgot to mention, because I did see all the bonus hat scenes with Nate. There is one. Can I use this little crevice? Yes, I can. There we go. Whoa! Sorry, sheep friend. Just coming through. Just coming through. Don't mind me. there is a bonus hat scene where Nate, I can't remember which hat is related to, but there is a scene where, like, it's implied that the family moved a bunch of times, and every subsequent move, they've been in worse and worse financial precarity. There are fire trucks down the street outside my window. Everything's okay. At least they're not here on my block, but further out. Anyways. But yeah, so like there's a scene implying that like poverty was absolutely an issue in Nate's household. Again, they are dream sequences, so I'm not challenging the veracity of them necessarily, but there is something to be said about like how much of the hallucinations are stemming from trauma and how much of them are his own insecurities, or maybe both, right? Again, optional content that I wish was structured in a way that was less optional, or maybe had alternate methods to reach, right? This way. The two are probably extricable. Yes. I'll say inextricable. Like, no, the opposite of that. Again, these are all themes I wish were more highlighted in conversations about this game, right? Rather than just being like, oh, it's a streamer game, look how funny it is, and you know, I fell, isn't that hilarious? It's like, it is, but also there is more, right? There is more. So unfortunately, it's a lot of optional more, right? Like, I consider myself fortunate that, like, I enjoyed the gameplay loop of this game enough to see that stuff, because I enjoy the commentary that it's making, generally speaking. I've been thinking about folks who become paralyzed, not from physical damage, but from mental trauma. Sure. Sure. It's also, I think it's worth noting, Del Focus, with this game in particular, how it's like, at least in the context and scope of this game, there is a intention to subvert, right? It is literally half the point, right? Bennett Foddy games specifically make it a point to subvert. So, I don't know. Hard balance. That's what I think I'm saying. What's up, Invisible Trophy? Radad says, how did you go with the running cup? I got very lucky, if I'm being honest, Radad. First and foremost, that running cup scares the shit out of me. When it first fucking popped its weird little legs out, its weird little kitty legs, I did not like that one bit. In fact, it made me scream how much I didn't like it. But I got very lucky in that. So I was carrying it and I was heading towards the fire tower, obviously, right? Hold on, let me see. Where's the? Okay, a little further out. I need to land on that little beach. I got very lucky that, like, as I was walking back with it, and then yes, when I did drop it and it started running away from me, which I dropped it a handful of times. Every time I dropped it, it ran into the direction of the fire tower. So by the time I caught up with it and picked it up, I was a very short distance away from the fire tower, so I was able to just pick things up and keep going from there quite easily, thankfully. Oh god! Look, I need to fall, but I also would like it to be in a controlled method! No, look, they'll focus. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's make sure when we fall... Okay, this looks good. Here we go. Oof! Woo! Okay, extreme caution needed here. Let's lock in.
Glutes.
Because dropping this clock would be extremely bad.
Up.
Make sure we're flipping this camera correctly. How are we doing? Okay, we have an hour. I think that's good. Very good. Let's apply. Wait, no, hold on. I need to pass this. Not this way. Not this way. There we go. Okay. Not to be negative, I hope you drop it for content. Look. Look, Rad Dad, I was expecting to end this stream 2 hours ago. Okay? So let's just put it that way. Okay. Okay. Every step count. That was not my best step. That's okay. Shit. Okay. Okay. That was a perfectly fine step, but it still made me gasp. Have more allowance on the left, so let's use it. that's... Okay. Get off these railroad tracks. I was not reading chat at all. Let's take the sweater off. Let's take the sweater off. What a picturesque place to huck your clock into the river. I disagree, Del Focus, but thank you. Linear time is only holding Nate back. It's true. There is an end to this line. Thank God. It's just unfortunately in a cabin owned by Moose. Okay. Okay. Crap. Oh, God. Anytime Nate's hands go up in the air like that, I get a little nervous. Okay. What's up, Moose?
Hey, Moose.
Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, no. What happened to you?
Oh, I just got a little
Had to do
wet.
this mini game for this.
Didn't think of taking the zip line over there?
Oh, no.
Oh, I remember. Never mind.
Well, let's get you warmed up. Come over here by the fire.
Hold it,
Oh,
and then
thanks.
let
Making
go, but
marshmallows.
do it
You
like
want one?
3 times.
Yeah,
And like,
yeah.
it's a very tiny window, which
So,
you screw up once, you have to do it all over again.
What are you doing with all that wood?
Oh, this, I'm taking it up to my cabin in the mountains.
1,
Building a little toilet, don't you know?
Toilet?
3.
Yeah.
Oh, I do it 4 times. Jeez. Okay. Actually, there's probably not even linear time here. It's some kind of purgatory. The clock could be lying to you. I don't think that's true. Technically speaking, there's a time of day that cycles, right? That would imply a sense of time, wouldn't it? Hi, Mike.
Ah, nice.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Ethan. Moose. Yeah, yeah, Moose to
Moose
you
Canadian
too,
confirmed?
buddy.
I mean,
Mate, there
name
was
is
the
Moose.
siren's been bothering us. Talking to Jim.
Yeah.
He said you turned down his lantern.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was thinking to myself, how'd you get through the fortress?
Time only
It's
passes when you're
crazy.
Oh, yeah, no.
unconscious.
Not a problem.
Didn't you stub your foot?
No, I just ran right
What?
through there.
What?
Mate, always doing everything the hard way. It's
Yeah.
incredible. I might see you up top.
Yep, yeah.
All right, Slaughter.
Can't be
No,
thinking about these
yeah,
metaphysics
Solana.
while trying to do this stupid skip cutscene
Just doing it
minigame.
the hard.
Okay, there we go. Good lord. I mean, time only passes when you're unconscious. That's not true. The time of day clearly changes. You can see the moon, remember? And the moon, like, you literally see the lighting change. I wonder how many days pass in 2 hours. That's a good point. Actually, I have not been paying attention to, like, that passage of time as I'm doing these runs. I think it's been sunny pretty much the entire time. I know... Look, Bell Focus, I know it's a fake moon. But not in the sense that you're saying, just because it's a moon with a butt on it or whatever. But it's a fake moon in that I know the time of day changes depending on your location in the game, right? Like, when you get to the top of the Manbreaker, it is always going to turn into some kind of nighttime situation, right? I know that much. Also, I need to be careful. Let's apply some diligence here. because last time we were here, things were not going great for us the entire time. Small steps, small steps, small steps, small steps. I need to gently fall in the water, not with the clock out of my hands. Oh, God. Nice and gentle. 1 foot. Perfect. Okay. If it takes you 6 minutes or an hour, it will always be night there. That's true. Look, it's an absurdist narrative, right? Who could say self-focus? Who could say? So, last time I was here, I went to that ledge. Let's try going to this little ledge instead. Let's see if Nate can make a stand here. Yeah, great. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. That's way easier. So I don't need to do what I did last time. In certain points it is not linear, but in others the days cycle. That is... seems to be the case, right? Like, you know, for the lighting effect, right? Okay, let's do this with a little bit of speed because I know this gets a little slidey at this. Aye! Okay, we need to stop. We need to stop. We need to stop. Okay, let's take our time. Let's take our time. I don't need to walk the railing like I did last time I do this. That is the very fast but very, very dangerous way, right? So let's do this a safe way. 1 plank at a time. That's almost ate shit. Speaking of eating shit... a water wheel. Let's do this properly. I got too tied up and tried to do this too quick last time. So let's... That was scary, but we did it. Okay, here we go. Okay. Slow, smooth. Exactly. Done that step hundreds of times. Maybe not hundreds. That's probably too many. But a lot. No different this time. Or it should not be, at least. Right? Oh god. We're fine. Nidrian, welcome on in. Good to see you. Sorry. Good to see you again. That's what I was trying to say. Right over here. Whoop. Okay, okay, okay. Great. I suppose that's what the movie Insomnia was about. I guess, technically. Although I would like to say the movie Insomnia doesn't have nearly as many absurdist narrative points in its storytelling as this game does. Who directed that movie? I forget. Was that a David Fincher? I think that was a Fincher film, wasn't it? At least the one with like Al Pacino and Robin Williams. Am I right on that? Or was that someone else? I know. Oh, it's Christopher Nolan. That's right. That's right. That's right. You're right. Yeah.
Crap.
You ever seen one this big?
Oh, Jim.
It's 250
That
stories.
movie was also
You
a
like these
remake
stairs, huh?
Well, I
of
don't just like them, I made them.
a movie.
Oh,
Was it
proud
not?
of your work.
This is my masterpiece.
They look okay.
It's not about
Screwed up the
looks, it's
minigame.
about function.
Yeah.
Just look behind.
Yeah, there's a nice
Maybe not a
cliff path
remake,
back
but like
there. I might take
I know
that. That
someone-
looks better.
You can't.
It's another
It's too hard for
adaptation.
you.
It's not that
Is it
hard.
not?
They call it the man breaker.
The man breaker.
Yeah, because many men have been broke.
Okay. We might be at these seemingly very safe, very cool, very wonderfully crafted by Jim stairs. But if I fall and drop this clock, it could literally be perilous. Not because the clock makes its way to the bottom, but because this clock somehow makes it thrown completely from the edge, especially with it being in my right hand instead of my left hand, and it ends up on the man breaker somehow. That's... I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. It was a good remake. Oh, right. It was a Norwegian film. You're right. I was like, who did it before? I don't think it was American. You're right. It was technically Norwegian. I wouldn't have been able to remember that. So, but thanks for that, Nidream. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Either version, if I'm being honest. I have seen both, but I've not seen them in a very long time. I should fix that. It's been quite a bit. Speaking of Nolan films, I have not actually even seen like Memento in a very long time. That movie is still a lot of fun, obviously. It's been a bit. Ooh, Carrie Ann Moss. Incredible! Actually, I got reminded the other day because of shoutouts to Ella Mangus, cool streamer in her own right. She was playing that Mass Effect. She's playing the Mass Effect trilogy again, right? I got reminded Carrie Ann Moss voiced what's her name? The one Asari character. That runs that
Fancy
Omega
seeing you
station.
here. We're so close. I could reach out and touch you on the nose.
No, but it's dangerous.
Yeah, it's dangerous for me. I'm on the man breaker.
Ooh, there we go. And I'm like, what's her name? Shoot. I don't remember that character's name. But like, I watched a little bit of oh, that's right. Arya Talok, right? I think that's right. Arya Talok. And it's like, as much as Carrie Ann Moss rules, her voice acting for that role is not very good. She was a very good Carrie Ann Moss, but like, I think maybe the way that she did some of her delivery on that character was unfortunately a little stilted. But I don't think it's entirely Carrie Ann Moss's fault. I think it's maybe just like the way some of that, like when you look at, if you haven't looked at Mass Effect in a very long time, it's like, oh right, like they really didn't fully figure out how to do like good lip syncing, or like where do the eyes look? Where do characters look at each other when they're in dialogue? Or like how they gesture and stuff isn't always incredible. Maybe they just screwed up Arya Talok's character a little bit when it comes to the way that Carrie Ann Moss wanted to deliver that character. It's not that her performance is bad. It just seemed very unfitting of like the way they made her out to be. I think sometimes it just looks a little stilted compared to like some of the other people's performances in that game. Like this ultra hardcore badass kind of character, right? Which is fine. There's a lot of badass characters in that game, but something about the way that she portrayed it just seemed a little off from how it was animated and modeled at times. Where I just couldn't take it seriously, right? Well, sir. Alright, let's join the club. And fall. That's great. Still got the clock. It's even better.
Well, 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 look what the cat dragged.
Oh, Jim.
Now, I remember us having a conversation about it's not going to be Jim anymore.
Lord.
Now that I'm your lord, you've joined an elite club.
Oh, good.
People who climb these stairs, we call them the Jiminy's Crickets.
Missing this minigame.
Oh, yay.
Here's your ribbon.
Is your name Jiminy?
It's not that hard. It's just
Anyway, it's other people who need help
the timing on
crawling
it is
around these
awkward.
mountains. So it's Uru for now.
You're a son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch, lord.
Oh my god. Well, I missed the skip, so I guess we're not getting the secret ending, unfortunately. That was the first time I didn't get a cutscene on a skip. That's okay. He still looks like Veronica Mars's dad. I looked up that the other day when you mentioned it, Delfocus. Who is the actual actor for that?
Oh, hey, Mike.
Oh, hey, Nate.
I'm so cold.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what a doozy of a hike.
Where's Moose?
Oh, you just missed him, yeah. Yeah. No, we got to talking about my map, and then he said he had to pee. Anyway, let's compare maps. I was planning out my route for tomorrow, and I was thinking maybe crash train first.
Mike, I don't have a map.
You've come all this way with no map?
There we go. Ooh. Enrico Coltoni, that's right. Yeah. I know that actor. That's the guy that's, what's his name? I don't remember the character's name, but he's in a Galaxy Quest, right? He plays as like the alien that befriends Tim Allen, which is a funny role. It's not great either. Oh, come on. Almost had it. Oh, no. Oh, no. I almost had it. Oh, damn it. You can't see it on camera because I'm got my camera over it. This is a good song. Oh, shit. Thanks for the uppies, Mom. Okay. Bye now. What a funny scene. That has to be the Emily Harpist Girls song, right? It's gotta be. She's singing it. It's fun too. I'm still not sure if it is, but... Okay. I'm a little scared of this section because I can lose the clock under the ice. Like I lost the hat that one time, which is super not cool. I'm going to try to stay off the ice as much as possible. Also, just walking on the ice is bad. Generally speaking, would not recommend it anyways. I think I want to go up this hill. Or wait. Actually, I don't think it matters. Maybe it does. This looks steep. What if I use little steps? What if I use little steps? Oh! What if I just go the way that I know? What if I just go the way that I know? That isn't a pain in the ass.
Poor bud.
We're at this point in the game. Just go the way you know. Don't waste time. 40 minutes. Ish. Yeah. Man, now I'm thinking about Galaxy Quest. I know quite people like that movie quite a bit. I know nerds obviously love that movie quite a bit. If you're a Star Trek fan at all, obviously. But is that Tim Allen's best movie? Or does that actually belong to, like, you know, Toy Story or something like this? Ooh, that's bad. Oh, it had Sigourney Weaver. Yeah, exactly. Like, that helps quite a bit. And Alan Rickman, right? Man, Alan Rickman. Fucking also, what's his name? Shit. The guy that plays the red shirt. That's in a whole bunch of movies and got really popular for being real funny at dancing. Shit, what's his name? Like, incredible actor. Was in Moon, right? Not Monk. Although, yes, Monk is in it too. The other guy that, like, by the end, he's like, it's okay, man, go on without me. I'm just like a red shirt. I'm an extra. I'm gonna die. So, like, you know. Well, that boulder really just like a heat-seeking missile. Oh, shit! Yeah, like, Moon is that guy's best movie. Or the one where he does, he plays as, Barry... Shoot, what's his name? Sam Houston? I don't think that's it. It's Sam something. It might be Sam something. Sam Rockwell, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Sam Rockwell, that's it. Yeah, Sam Rockwell's in it. Which is crazy. He just plays as, like, a goofy little side character that's supposed to be, like, you know, obviously a play on why, like, you know, red shirts are, like, inevitably gonna die, right? Should I get the hat? Should I get the hat? What if I got the hat? Yeah, I was like, is there another actor named Sam Houston that I'm not aware of? God, if I fall doing this, I've really fucked up, didn't I? Come on, give me just... Ooh. How did I do this last time? Oh shit!
Oh.
Let's not get the hat. Oh God, this ice. Here we go. I thought I had it. I thought I had it. Just get on solid ground. Christ. Yeah, Nidrian, you're right. Oh! We're okay. Yeah, let's skip the hat. We're so close, though, right? Like, we have over half an hour. It's just if I lose the clock, right? And I could lose the clock in an infinite number of ways. It's always a risk, right?
Where's the quad?
So, you want Nate Scout to be cold? He's come this far. I think he's okay. I think he'll be just fine. If I really wanted to have the actual flex on, like, the actual game where I'm flexing on it, it's get the clock, get the pedometer, right? Shit. And also get that hat, right? Or even just, like, get another hat of any kind, probably, right? Man, could you imagine if you did this with, like, the first-person camera hat? Someone's done that. Someone had to have done that, right? Taking the first-person camera all the way to the end. Maybe even to, like, the top of the mountain. That seems insane to me, but this is a game for sickos, so someone had to have done it, right? Also, I just realized I am dropping frames like crazy, but it seems okay. Also, this is not the right spot. Is it over here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this the same crest? This does not... No. This... Okay. No. This looks maybe right. Let's try this. This looks doable, I think. Small steps. Small steps. Ooh, that's really slick.
Crap.
I don't know about that. How about this? Okay. That works. That works. That works. That works. There we go. Ooh. Do I have to do it? Something sketchy again? No. This looks... Yeah, this is cool. Okay. We're good. What if you were the first? I don't... Not interested. Not that interested. So, Focus, do you remember when we got that first-person helmet hat? That second level was already a nightmare to do with it, right? That already extremely sucked. You know, it was compounded by the fact that, like, yeah, maybe I was not as good at the game when I had, you know, that hat. Compounded by the fact that I was trying to keep our little chicken friend with us the entire time, and that was also not working. Okay. It's a metaphorical as well as literal peak to climb. I mean... What are we defining as a peak? Also, I just threw the clock away. What are we defining as a peak? What are peaks? What do we choose to be the peaks in our lives? When do we say enough is enough? If I say get the clock. I also say get the pedometer. Who's to say where the limit is? To say I need to also get the first person camera hat. Who's to say I also need to say bring a chicken friend to the cabin? You know? Where are the limits? They are self-imposed, are they not? The movie Limitless. Thanks, Bradley Cooper. Wasn't Robert De Niro also in that movie? Nidrin, it's all good. I kind of figure I'm like, oh, that might be for someone else. You need to take drugs for that one, though. It's actually funny. I saw my Instagram feed is generally speaking a lot of movies stuff. It's like it's not like celebrity gossip stuff, but it's a lot of like actors and actresses and whatnot and showbiz kind of stuff about like movie production and like acting classes and like, you know, not behind the scenes necessarily, but like, hey, do you want to know, you want to hear about like Denzel Washington and how he, you know, developed his role for Training Day and stuff like that, right? I have a lot of that stuff in my Instagram, which is enjoyable for me. And like, I saw one earlier today that was like Minnie Driver, who I don't remember what movie she did. Oh boy, the clock is all the way back there, huh? That clock did not follow me down this hill. I need to stop sliding. Thank God this tree stopped right on my fucking face. It's like, thanks, tree. Yeah. God, where the fuck is it? I guess I just gotta follow this trail of where I fell. Oh my God, the clock is here somewhere. Oh wait, there's the trail for the clock. Okay. There it is. Yeah. No! No, shit. 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 No. No. Tree. Shit. No. Come on. Stop. Thanks, tree.
No.
Yeah, Nidrin, we got it. We got it. Didn't consider you losing the clock in the crater. Yeah, neither did I. I thought it was relatively safe. We got time. Thankfully, we have time. In fact, check this out. Oh, I didn't mean to fall so violently. Tree, save me again. Thank you. Meant to very gently fall so I could slide down this hill, but looks like the clock kept going anyways. Hey, come back. There we go. Final stretch. Yeah, it was like Minnie Driver being interviewed about working with Robert De Niro. And she was saying how like she was so nervous the first time working with him that she wouldn't even call him like Robert by name or Bob. She's like, because she was like, Bob feels like, you know, only his friends called him Bob. There we go. So every time she wanted to like talk to Robert De Niro, she would like cough and then just kind of like say what she wanted
Nate.
to ask him or say to
hey,
him.
Nate.
Hey.
It's good to see you.
Yeah. Is this your cabin?
Until the point where it was like...
It's almost finished.
Oh, it's looking warm.
Yeah. Thanks.
Until the point where she was like...
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's cold
like
out
the
here.
day after.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I needed shelter.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It was like... after like
So,
an hour or so of
still
that...
headed to the top?
Oh, yeah.
Apparently Robert De Niro was like...
I'm going to go right there now.
You should have someone take a look at that cough. I'm worried about you.
Yeah, good to see you.
And she's like,
Good night.
no, I'm fine. Thank you. And then like literally the next day working with him, he gives her like a package of like cough drops. And he's like, here, I got these for you because you had that cough. And she was like,
finished the toilet.
Oh, yeah. I just
the
put
sweetest
the
man.
touches on it today.
Oh, is it good?
Well, I don't know. I haven't tried it yet.
Oh,
I thought that was very funny.
pristine.
Yeah.
What's that on the table?
Oh, that's, I've been working on a little map.
Oh,
thanks for that
cool.
clip.
Yeah, well,
Thanks
I
for
gotta
that
fill my
clip, Paul
time
Focus.
somehow.
Are you also a cobbler?
Yeah, I dabble a little bit.
Oh, come on.
They
I
look
can't do this
comfy.
scene skip for the life of me. Come on.
Well, good night.
Oh, good night.
Jesus Christ. There we go. Oh, I thought I had it. Come on. I was like a magic pixel away from...
Still out
successfully
there, huh?
getting it.
Could I come in?
Come on.
Yeah. Do you wanna?
Yeah.
This whole
Why
cutscene's
don't you
gonna
say
play.
so?
Oh, maybe just for a minute. I don't
just
know.
for a minute.
Yeah, okay. Maybe just stop in the toilet first.
Yeah.
Wait. Where's the toilet door? Moose, where's the toilet door?
I mean, I'm not getting this secret cutscene anyways, so whatever. Oh god, I have to do it again for the credits. Whatever. Let's take a look at this. I actually didn't see my time there, but obviously I think I did pretty alright. I definitely went under 2 hours. Fairly smooth, I think. I didn't get stuck too much this run. I don't recall at least getting stuck. Seemed to be pretty smooth, all told. I might have fallen in the sandcastle a couple times, but I didn't have to, deal with a shovel again at least. That's probably where I got a little bit stuck. That part where it circles a little bit for the door exit, right? Salt mine, thankfully, nice and clean. I mean, you screw that up once, you're screwed, so. Oh, sorry, not salt mine. The entrance to the salt mine is what I meant. Yeah, you were 137.46. Okay. Pretty good. Not as good as probably speedrunners, but, I'll take it. Yeah, thanks, Rad Dad. You like baby steps. You might like what? Who could say? I don't know. If only maybe there was like a list in the game that would tell me that. There we go. Here. Those achievements pop off. I like that the one achievement that literally is just a single achievement says, hey, congratulations, you got all the achievements. It's titled Ready for a Different Game. It's like, you know what? I guess technically that's right. Technically, that's correct. Let's come back to the full camera here. Thanks, Nidrin. That went okay. Look, I struggled a lot getting here. Today was a struggle, but I guess I had that. If I just did it all clean today, that wouldn't be fun to watch. I guess I had to insert some drama somehow. I had to take a break, play Mahjong. Maybe that was actually the key, right? Maybe that was the secret. I had to stop for like an hour or whatever, however long it took me. Play a couple games of Mahjong, even myself out a little bit, and then get back into it, right? Yeah, and we rolled a waifu today. Ready for a different game? Yeah, that's what it was, right? Yeah, ready for a different game. That's what the getting all the achievement was called. I'll put it this way, my next game for a different game is not going to be getting over it with Bennett Foddy. I have played my share of that game. I never finished it. I don't necessarily have an interest to complete that game necessarily. That's like, you know, I feel like I'm like late to the boat on that one as a streamer in a way, but also like I don't get a lot of satisfaction out of the control of getting over it. I like it in theory, right? Because I like Bennett Foddy in theory when in terms of like the thematics of what he puts into his games, the thematics of the reward, the risk reward research that he does and kind of injects into the games that he creates, you know, based on his addiction studies and stuff like that. I think that's all very fascinating, but I don't want to play getting over it. We're playing Arc Raiders now. Yeah, I've heard good things about that game. I know people seem to like it. I'm not big on the extraction shooter thing, which is me. That's not true. I really liked. I played my share of the Division and spent my time in the dark zone when it comes to extraction. If I'm being honest, that's where I put my hours. That was enough for me, right? I don't need to play like Escape from Tarkov or Arc Raiders, but it seems like people are really enjoying Arc Raiders as one of those, which is pretty cool. Which is cool. I was hoping Marathon might have been kind of cool because I like Destiny shooting and stuff like that, but I don't think that's for me necessarily. You know? It's like I have a lot of respect for any game that comes out like that is for those kind of sickos, and I hope those kinds of sickos get the game that they want. So I'm glad Arc Raiders is competition for, you know, Tarkov and getting some mainstream success, right? Ultimately speaking, that's, if we're being real, like that's competition for Call of Duty, which is good, right? Which throw Battlefield in the mix, yada yada yada, right? Like that's good for the people who like playing shooters, right? If I'm going to be real, anything to take people away from Counter-Strike. I love Counter-Strike. I played a lot of Counter-Strike in my day, way before, you know. I want to talk about Counter-Strike Beta 5. Yeah, now we're talking. Or Beta 6. I played a lot of Betas 5 and 6. My God. I go as far back as Beta 3. Like, it was a much different game back then, right? 1.0, crazy. What that game is now, I don't know. Ghost Ops. Come back and talk to me about counter-offensive. Or no. Is that what it was called? I don't think that's what it's called. Counter-Strike. Global Offensive. Sorry. GO, not Ghost Ops. It's Global Offensive. Sorry. Forgive me. It was 2012. It was over 13 years ago. Anyways. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I guess before I sign off, it's like, what's next? I've been thinking about it. I'll be pretty honest. I've still not yet decided. You know, I got baby steps done and over with. Could I do the things that I was saying before when it comes to like, you know, like clock and pedometer and a hat? could, but I'm not that interested in it. I feel like I've got the satisfaction I needed out of playing this game for now, right? Oh, so I might come back to it another time for funsies, but for now, I think I'm done. I've RV there yet? That game looks real silly, but that game requires multiplayer, right? That would require me finding some friends who'd want to go down that endeavor for me. But I'm also not, if I'm being quite honest, I'm not like that kind of a streamer necessarily, Rad Dad, right? I like doing a lot of solo streams, like developing thematic shows out of it. You know, me and Liv, shout outs to Liv, we're going to rate her in a bit. You know, we played some Elden Ring Night Rain together and stuff like that, and that's fun. Sigma streamer. What the? Get out of here. Don't focus, I'm not gonna lie. I did think about that. I did think about, you know, what if Yoshi's Island? It's not a bad idea. That's something I want to like spend my own time with, personally speaking. Thought about some of the other series that I haven't really done in a bit. I haven't played a mecha game in a bit, right? I also haven't played Wonder Project J in a moment, and there sure is a sequel waiting for us there. I'm not gonna lie, that is actually the one candidate that I've been thinking about the most. Oh, there is a Woo hit today. Is it on already? Probably starting soon, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's probably starting in a bit. We're gonna tie things up soon, so we'll catch that. But we'll also see what Liv's up to. Return to the boy hole. Christ. I think it's too soon to go back to like a big RPG. You know, Star Ocean for the Super Nintendo obviously looms large, or Live Alive. I think it's Live Alive. I asked this every single time. I think it's too soon for that. But I've had some other ideas in mind. So let's come to my end card. Let's stop the VOD. We'll keep chatting for a bit in terms of my plans, but hey VOD. You watch this over on youtube.com/@RJLee. That's where the videos are. I'm sure that's where you're watching if you're watching on the VOD. Why don't you come over also to twitch.tv/RJLee over here. You know, you're over there, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thank you so much for doing that. But if you want to support me financially, you can always do so with a Twitch subscription over here that goes towards the bonus streams. We'll talk about it in a second. That goes towards the bonus streams. And of course, if you want to also pass me a tip and or donation, that's the most direct way to support me. Thank you so much everyone who's ever done that. There's a whole bunch of Super Nintendo stuff, but I'm not going to do the promo for that right now, because I like to get things tied up. But yeah, thank you so much for your wonderful support. Rad Dad, I will answer that in just a moment. But yeah, if you are over there on YouTube, over there in Twitch land as well, hey, tell a friend. Word of mouth helps me out a lot. I appreciate your support very much on that. You know, helping grow my audience just a little bit. I think the funny thing is, like, I don't do a lot to like care about the algorithm and all that stuff. I should, but it's like that is the least interesting shit I can think of, right? So like, I like having people that are in my streams that like actually care about the stuff that I do on a more personal basis. So, you know, again, it's just, I find it more enjoyable when people say, hey, check this out, I think you'd like it. It's like, that's a better recommendation than anything YouTube could ever prop me up with, right? And that's like obviously a different ecosystem even. So thank you so much, everyone's ever helping with that. In the meantime, I'm going to cut to my end card, but stick around. Like I said, we'll keep chatting for a bit in terms of future plans. But for now, I'll talk to you later. It's the end of the skill check. We did it. We did it. The skill has been checked. The baby steps were stepped. I hope Nate does well. That's what I'll say. I hope he's in a better place. His new boyfriend, Moose. That's great. The babies were the baby steps were the baby steps. Take care of yourselves, folks.